Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 33 of Let's Play Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, on the way to B6 of the Abyss, I did gain some more levels as expected. Now Mage is at level 70, Galena at level 60, Zyria at 67, and Isis at 57. I spent a lot of money on Estrian potions. I felt Trinian potions were not that necessary, since we had plenty of elixirs and ultra elixirs to begin with. I think now we have a very good chance of defeating Appoli'yone here. Remember, this is going to be the last battle I have, and then the LP is officially complete. I'm not going to bother to go for Tanya just to beat her in the developer's room, because that would take way too long, and the reward is just not worth it. Unless I think it's just upside down bagels. You can't really do anything with them. Alright, it's going to be different from last time. This time we're very adequately leveled. I say we got a very good chance here. Okay, Zyria, instead of attacking, since this is going to be the last battle, we don't need to hold back on our items. Now is a good time to use the Sakal's Lamp. All your stats go up temporarily, which is great. Unfortunately, it's just for a few turns as expected. So make the most of it now. Because if you don't, then, well, you're pretty much screwed. And you just had a wasted opportunity. It's also a good time to use the last of your Quicken Scrolls, too. Remember, be very generous and liberal with your items. Otherwise, you'll have no chance of beating him. Because this is going to be a long fight. I've done all this damage and whittled down his HP to that little. I don't know why I keep calling him him since I don't have a gender. It could be just an it. But in any case, I see ourselves winning. It's just a matter of staying on top of things. Don't leave anything unattended. Since this Sin Harvest is very powerful, you're better off using Onslaught all the time instead of, like, Dark Embrace. It's that much more powerful. I say we can risk it here. Just gotta be careful because this being knows genocide as well. And it won't hesitate to use it when it gets below half. I think it's around 25 HP, 25% HP or less that I'll start using more devastating moves much faster. So yeah, this being does have a desperation phase. Well, the lamp wore off. Not surprised about that. Still okay on Zyria, though. She'll get another turn with that boosted stat. Isis will not. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to use another Quicken Scroll. If our speed's gonna be back to normal, we need all that speed to survive. Showering Peril. Ooh, Isis is almost dead. I think it's worth it to use one of our Ultra Elixirs now. We got 13. Remember, we gained some through, like, going across the Zataron. So there's no reason not to use them. Besides, if you get your MP back to full, that makes it even better as well. Sadly, I don't have anyone that can boost offense, but that's okay. Well, I suppose, like, Isis can boost Zyria's, like, magic power with the Glory of Chaos. Would it be worth it, though? Let's give it a try. Otherwise, I'd be better off having Isis use Shaddai and Might. Okay, we need an Ambrosia now. I'm gonna let Mages apply it. It seems a little better. I don't think it's worth wasting a turn just to use it, though. But it's good for a field test. Yeah, I think we're okay with the Shaddai and Might. And that physical attack Appoli'yone uses is pretty devastating. It does have a high crit rate too, which can do over 6,000 damage. I can knock anybody out. Okay, I'm gonna top things up with a Mega Potion, just to be safe. Okay, let's see. Yep, I think I'm better off using an Agility Blast now. Galena. Does Ziria need an Agility Blast too? I don't think she has one. No, she seems to have a decent amount of speed. Very encouraging. But we can't rest on our laurels yet, since things are going okay. Things will start to go downhill pretty soon. Remember, this is going to be a long fight. But it should be a little bit easier than Harbinger and Friends, which kind of sounds like a Scandinavian death metal band that does children's song covers. Wheels on a bus go round and round, and I'll slit my brother's throat! Okay, that's pretty bad. But anyways, it's easier in some parts, and harder in others. Easier because you only have one target to deal with. Harder because that one target has a ton of HP, and a ton of devastating moves. So, it's a little bit of a balance, so to speak. There's no real definitive answer as to what's easier, this battle or Harbinger and Friends. It's all about perspective. The only thing you have to worry about is the troll engine benefiting one enemy rather than 4. And trust me, this guy, or this being, can be a total dick with its powerful moves. I think I'm gonna have to use a Quicken Scroll pretty soon. The question is, who should apply it? Well, at least it ain't gonna be Galena! And I gotta get her taken care of soon. Sadly, her ATB meter goes back down as a result. Up, see? That's for low speed. Oh my god, are you serious? I was just about to have her get a turn! Troll engine! Okay, I gotta use another Ambrosia. This is where the troll engine can really be a negative factor. Because when somebody's close to getting a turn and Plaguing Strike attacks that person, yeah, that's a total bitch to deal with. That's just total bad luck. But we'll have to manage. Darkness on Mage is no big deal. I don't need to heal that. Besides, his attack will still connect, I hope. But just to be safe, remember, Onslaught is a physical move, and there is a high chance of missing some of the time. So I better get rid of this darkness. Because I really hate to deal with 6 misses in a row. That's like A-Rod levels when it comes to the playoffs. That's bad. Big waste of money! Okay, we're good. Same, I have to use a regular elixir on Galena later on. Her MP is running seriously low. And this is why the Chiron necklace on her is a lifesaver. Without it, I'd be going through her MP way faster. That'd just be criminal. Okay, that's a bit better. Just gotta keep the pressure onto it. Ice's is pretty much gonna be a problem because her defense is so low. Like any kind of magic attack can just wreck her day. Mage is not so bad because his defense is so high. Remember, he's been getting all the defense files throughout the game, pretty much. So it's no surprise that he can dish out a lot of punishment, or take a lot of punishment. Let's see. I think I don't want to use a regular elixir, because Zarya is running low, too. So, I will use another Ultra Elixir. If I knew that I was going to use one, I should have had Isis use an Agility Blast on Mages. Well, at least I got my hindsight up. Oh, there's the first genocide this guy's gonna use. Ow! That did more damage to Mages than Isis. That was very interesting. But I'm not really looking to have that happen again. I mean, would you? Of course not. We don't want to be here all day like we were with Harbinger and friends. Ah, that Arcanus Wave is the worst move to deal with. I think I'm just better off using a Mega Potion rather than have Galena attack. Zarya might have to use a Quicken Scroll next. Oh god. See, another Arcanus Wave! Yep, Quicken Scroll. We need it. You know what? Another Ultra Elixir. It's very expensive to use so many so fast. However, what if Isis never got a turn and we got hit by another Arcanus Wave? Just a Cure Vera is not going to be enough to mitigate this issue. And again, this is the last fight, so there's no reason to hold back on the items. I keep saying this many times, so I'm going to say it again. We're going to take this giant cobweb meatball down. That does not sound very appetizing. I mean, I love meatballs. Not a real fan of cobwebs, though. But you don't need me to tell you that. I mean, who really eats cobwebs? Seriously now. Human, I mean, not exactly animal. Okay, I say Galena can go for another attack. And Mages will probably use a Mega Potion. I don't want to go through the Ultra Elixirs too fast, but if it comes to that, I will. We're not at the desperation phase yet. We're getting pretty damn close. I'd say Isis will get another turn before this being does. Yep, and we're good. The thing about Harbinger and Friends is that the reason why it was so tough was because you had to finish it as fast as possible. Here, it's pretty much going to be a longer fight, and thus you have more leeway when it comes to how you're going to deal with the battle. Of course, you'll still have to heal up the ass if your speed is so low. But it's not as bad as having 4 attackers at once. Like I said before. And plus, I enjoy this music a hell of a lot, too. And if the battle's gonna be long, that means we can hear this track more. I think a Z potion is in order. Again, I'm Canadian, but I can't call it a Z potion. It just sounds unnatural. I say we'll need another Quicken Scroll. How many do I have left? Only 1? Well, better now than never. Yeah, I think this is the point where Cobweb Meatball is going to get a little bit stronger and a bit faster. We're getting to that phase now. But at least its moveset doesn't change. It just happens more frequently. Choking on my own tongue here. Just like the ladies do. Aw, yeah! I say another Ultra Elixir will be coming soon as well. If not that, a regular Elixir. But other than that, we're doing just fine. I'm not as panicked as I was against Harbinger and Friends. I'm having a little bit more of a relaxing battle here, but I think that's as a result of gaining so many levels and so much stats from the end of the Zateron that I feel a little bit more like a killing machine rather than just like 4 guys and, well, 1 guy and 3 girls. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's use another Ultra Elixir. Be thankful there's no drinking game involved with this. It's like, take a drink every time I use an Ultra Elixir. Some of you guys are still under detox from the previous drinking game. That is, if any of you participated. Which I hope you never, because I enjoy alcohol at a social basis, but at a regular basis, no, I can't do it. It's like, I respect my body enough not to get totally drunk all the time. Plus, I enjoy life enough to not have to be numb all the time. That's the thing. If I enjoy my life, I have no reason to drink a total lot. I hope you guys do too. Positive energy, boys and girls. Positive energy. Positive that this cobweb meatball, I keep calling it silk for some reason. The cobweb meatball is gonna go down. That's gonna be that Appoli'yone's new nickname, Cobweb Meatball. I mean, look at it. A genocidal meatball, mind you, but still a meatball. Sadly, we have no more Quicken Scrolls. That means Isis is pretty much going to have to be using Agility up quite a bit, or Agility Bliss. And that's just going to take more turns off of her for healing. At least Meatball's almost dead. There we go, Isis. I need you. Oh, that health bar is black. Another lightning torrent. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Yeah, I think Magus is better off using the Mega Potion so Ziria can attack. You gotta, like, balance it out, guys. And that physical attack, even a Magus, does over 2,000 damage. And I say the crit can do around 5,000 to 6,000 on him. And his defense is high! That's ridiculous. Just imagine that done on, say, Isis, who practically can't even lift an iPod these days. Her defense is that bad. That's why I've been buffing her with a lot of Estrian potions to give her more HP to manage because of that. I don't really need to give Estrian potions to Magus because he can already tank quite a bit. Sometimes you gotta go over your weakest links and decide how you're gonna patch up this issue. And that's exactly what I did here. That's why Isis has over 5,400 HP. Otherwise, she'd be a little bit more fragile. Okay, we're very close. Just a little bit more, and we got this battle won. The Arcanist Wave is still the worst attack to deal with. I say next turn I'm going to use an Ultra Elixir anyway, because I don't want to get close to death. See, every time your ATB meter runs a bit slow, you tend to get a little nervous. And for good reason. You don't want to get this close, and then end up game overing. It'll totally ruin you. That Showering Peril does a ton of damage to Isis compared to everyone else. And it's that one move that really does her in. Mars Lightning Torrent, everybody but Mages is susceptible to it. Okay, Galena is probably gonna get the finishing blow. Come on, you can do it! No?! Really?! How much HP does he have left? 1?! Okay, fine. Magus, you're the main character, you earned this. Yeah! Got it! It's over! Hoo-hoo! Yeah! Okay, let's reap the rewards of 500,000 experience and 100,000 staring coins. Alright, Magus gained 8 levels since he got the Dragonic Mail, of course. Galena gained 7 levels. Ziria gained 3. Isis gained 4. So we get 2 Strength of the Gods potions. What these potions do is... the good news is, they boost your attack strength by 200 for everyone! The bad news is, it's only a battle item, therefore you have to use it in battle for it to work. Which kinda sucks. I would've liked it to be a permanent fixture, like say the Colossus Orb. But we can't always get what you want. I mean, hey, we're already packing so much heat here. We're packing more heat than a fireplace. I'll tell you what, we'll give Tanya Bathello 1 try, but that's gonna be it. If she annihilates us, so be it. At least Ziria will get to level 71 by the time this happens. Which might give her a little bit more leeway. Cat, can you move, please? Yes, I'm strong. Come, let me through. Thank you. I practically attained the ire of the internet just by being a little bitchy to a cat. Well, we have no chance of winning at this level. So, why don't we just get a little crazy? All these power vials. Spread them around Galena and Magus. 53 power vials got used right here. It's still not gonna matter! You won't like this! Look at that. And do I have like darkness on me? Even with all this strength, I'm not even doing 2,000 a hit. Oh my god, 3,000 damage across the board. And developer Geddon may just manage to dodge that. Yep, we lost. We hit her like a few times with that onslaught. But yeah, we had no chance. So anyways, here's my final verdict. Chronicles of a Dark Lord Episode 1 Tides of Fate, definitely a must-buy RPG if you're into something that is intense music and a great story. There are some minor flaws, like when it comes to some cutscenes that you had to repeat over and over and over again, like when you're traveling to the Abyss, but it's not a huge deal at all. That's just like a small factor. The game itself is pretty awesome. The story is nice. The music is badass. I've never saw one track that I did not like. So would I recommend you buy this? Absolutely. And I can't wait for like the second installment of the series, War of the Abyss, to come out in 2013. So anyways, this is the Bonga signing off saying goodbye, Godspeed, and stay tuned for my next Let's Play. Thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you next time.